You're considering Buddhism.
I am considering it.
Don't become a Buddhist for many different reasons. Here's the first reason. For you to believe that suffering is an illusion would be very sad. Suffering is not an illusion, sir. Suffering is very real. And you want to know why I'm not a Buddhist and instead I'm a follower of Christ? Because when I stand in front of a statue of Siddhartha Gautama Buddha telling me that suffering is an illusion, for me to accept that would be to part company with reality. Because I sit beside the bed of dying people who are dying in pain. Instead, when I stand before the cross of Jesus Christ, and he's in agony there, but he's offering forgiveness and eternal life, that is reality, sir. That is a God who I can connect with, because guess what? I suffer, and we all suffer. A God who wants to meet us in our suffering, that's called reality, as opposed to suffering's an illusion. No, it's not an illusion. It's very real.
Cultures in the East, say China. Shinto religion that came out of Japan.
Right.
Yeah, Buddhist and the varying ones. Hinduism that comes out of...
Sure. Okay, let's take Siddhartha Gautama Buddha.
Okay.
When I read the teachings of the Buddha, I learn much. He was obviously a very wise man, right? No question about it. In fact, when you study Buddhism, what you begin to realize is, wow, Buddhism is really based on dealing with the problem of suffering.
True.
Siddhartha Gautama Buddha saw suffering and he said, how are we going to deal with suffering? But the way he deals with it, he deals with it by saying, all right, suffering is a result of desire, so cut your desires off. And then he talks about it really being an illusion.
Yeah, I'm familiar with some of those.
Well, I'm sorry, man. I bury people. I visit people dying of cancer. And for me to look into the face of a person who's really suffering and to tell them that this is an illusion, that is to be so out of touch with reality as to be scary. Instead, what Jesus Christ points out is that suffering is very real and it's horrible. That's why Jesus Christ bled and died on a cross, to provide the ultimate solution for suffering, forgiveness and eternal life in a heaven where there will be no more suffering, no more death. So I respect what I can learn, and I learned from Siddhartha Gautama Buddha, but Buddha was agnostic. Buddha never dealt with the question of God.
Yeah.
And my question is it possible to know God? And if it is, how? Jesus Christ says, come to me. I am God revealing myself to you, that I really love you, that you matter to me, I want to connect with you, so come to me. Makes a lot of sense.